Here we are. Thank you so much for having signed up for this free masterclass on how to reduce or eliminate your pain, your chronic pain, and reduce or eliminate your stress level. I want to jump into practical things from the start, and later we are going to discuss on how my unique PhysioReiki method have helped yet thousands of people to eliminate their pain and also to find inner peace and stability. So, this is a unique method that I want to discuss with you in this masterclass. But first, let's jump into very practical and useful things, because I know you are in pain, you are in a stress condition. So before listening to what I want to tell you, to theoretic things, we have to condition our mind to listen. And to do this is we are gonna do an exercise that are gonna lower your pain threshold and your stress perception. So the first thing we want to do is, if you can, close your eyes, and if you are in a relaxed situation, maybe just lay down or sit comfortably in your chair, because we are doing a mental perception exercise. So close your eyes, take a deep breath from your belly and let it out. Take another deep breath and let it out. Okay. Just continue to take deep breaths, and in the meantime, imagine that you are in the most beautiful place that you have seen in your life. Maybe it is an imaginary place. If you want, you can imagine a beautiful place, the best place of your life, and imagine that you are in this place right now. You are surrounded by beautiful things, beautiful people. If you want, or if you want to be alone in this place, it's okay. Just imagine that you are in the best place that you can be right now, and continue to take deep breath from your belly and let it out. Okay. So while we are doing this, continue to imagine always more clear this place, and imagine more vividly that you are physically here in this place. And as you see this place, your breath will start to be normal. So deep breath from your belly and let it out. While you continue to imagine that you are in this place, imagine that I'm with you, and I will help you to understand why we are doing this technique and why this technique is working. Okay? So as I tell you before, I am a physiotherapist, I'm a mental coach and a Reiki master. So my unique method combines those three disciplines, and it unify them together to help people like you that are in chronic pain and stressed situation to relieve their pain from the body, to help their mind to eliminate also stress there, and finally to find a vitality that you have never experienced in your life. So we are doing this technique because when we Imagine that we are in a not stressful situation. All the functionality in our body will start to be in what I like to call energetic saving mode. Okay? And we can do this with mental shifting exercises and with breathing techniques. Okay? So we do mental exercises to shift our mind and breathing technique to shift our biology, because breathing should come from our diaphragm, and with the right type of breathing that we are gonna discuss right now, we are gonna shift, like we are turning off our nervous system, autonomic nervous system, from an hyperspending mode to an energy saving mode. Okay? And I'm gonna provide you this information that I have discovered with a lot of studies and a lot of practices to teach you the very powerful breathing technique that you can use in your entire life from now on, that I've learned from a lot of experiences, trying and error, and also with a lot of patience. So what you have to do is to listen carefully right now, and because if you understand deeply this technique, you will just need like 2 or 3 breaths whenever you are in your life to go from hyperspending mode to energy saving mode. So this is very powerful. So listen carefully. What you have to do is to put one hand on your belly and one hand on your chest, and you should feel that the only hand that is moving is the one in your belly. Okay? The hand in your chest should not move. So when you take a breath from your nose or your mouth, you just move your belly out. And then when you have to exhale, imagine, this is the most important part, that you have like a bottle in your throat that you have to pop. So once you let the bottle pop, the air goes out automatically. So you have to do the same thing when you exhale. You don't have to force like this, but you just have to take a deep breath and then pop. And wait that all the air goes out. So practice this breathing technique while you are in this mental status, in this mental shift, imagining, because this is the most powerful thing that you can do whatever you want to help your body to shift from hyper spending energy mode to energy saving mode. So take a deep breath from your nose, just move your belly and just let it out. And wait that all the air goes out. Take another one and let out. You can even do sounds if you want. Take another one and let out. And wait that all the air go out. When all the air is out, your body will automatically tell you, okay, you can take another breath, and you do the same thing over and over until you feel that all your body is relaxed, okay? All the muscle of your neck area, of your chest area, the accessory respiratory muscle will relieve their tension. So you will just breathe with your diaphragm, and all the muscle in your body that in the moment before were in a tensed mode will relax. So the blood will start to go into the places that it should go, and now that our body is starting to oxygenate, we are feeling that we are in what someone called a flow state. So a state, a condition where we are relaxed, where we can concentrate and our body can move better, okay? So in this flow state, we can jump into the second part of this video, in which I will provide you more information on my PhysioReiki unique method. So the second part of my therapeutic method is to teach you how to move in your life while maintaining this energetic saving mode, okay? This is very important because the first part, maybe if you have done some meditation, you know how to go into flow state, but the second part is not so easy because we have to understand how to keep this energetic saving mode while we move, and especially in those movements where we feel the pain, okay? So to do this, of course, we have to evaluate your situation, because you can have neck pain, you can have shoulder pain, you can have back pain, or we have or whatever, foot pain, knee pain, whatever. If you have a specific situation, we have to evaluate how you move in this situation, and we are gonna do a therapeutic program specified to your condition, okay? So what we do right now is a very easy movement that everybody can do. We are gonna lay down and we are gonna just rotate our spine a little bit, okay? And we are gonna feel how this method works. So let's jump into it. Okay, here we are. In this position, we are gonna do a very basic spine rotation exercise that is very powerful, that I do with every patient that comes with neck pain or back pain, but it's very helpful even if you don't have neck pain or back pain to start to understand how we can move maintaining our energetic saving mode, okay? And also this stretch, because this is stretching, it's also helpful if you do sports and after your session you want to eliminate an hypertensed situation that it usually happens when we lift weights or we do heavy sports. So this is very powerful. What you have to do is to rotate your lower limb in the opposite direction of your upper limb. So we are going to rotate to one side our lower limb, our legs, and to the other side our trunk and upper limb. And we are going to do the same thing to the opposite side later. If you feel pain in some parts of this exercise, please just don't go over this pain. I'm gonna show you the full and complete movement, but you don't have to do it right now, okay? You can just stop at the start if you feel tension, if you feel a little bit of pain, and with the breathing technique that we have done before, you will see that you can go a little bit over, but don't force it, okay? Just feel your breath, feel the tension. If you want, you can close your eyes to feel it better and don't distract, but don't go over. Just stop where the tension of the area is starting to become pain, okay? So from a scale of 1 to 10, where 10 is the most painful pain that you have in your life, just stop at a 2 or 3 level, okay, while doing this exercise. And this concept, you have to memorize it, because we are gonna use it in our therapeutic journey. So it is very important to understand this level of tension while we move, because this is a way to help our body to relieve our tension, but without giving it bad information, okay? This is important to understand. So just start by relaxing the shoulder, breathe from the belly, take a deep breath, and as we did before, just let it out, like we are popping a bottle. And then we are gonna rotate to one side our legs, and we just have to maintain our shoulder in contact with the ground, okay? So if I have rotated my legs, my lower limb, to my left side, so what I'm gonna do is rotate and to lift my right arm and to go as far as I can with my right hand, and also with my free hand, my left hand in my case, I'm gonna push my head, my neck, to the right side, to my rotating arm, okay? And in this moment I feel a little bit of pain in my neck area, because as I will tell you later, I had a lot of pain in my life, and I used my unique method to finally relieve pain and stress for myself, and then I have used this method for my patient. So once I feel the tension, I take a deep breath like I did before and just let it out. Just do it with me, and you will see that you can go instantaneously deeper in the movement that we want to do if we breathe in this energetic saving mode, okay? With a deep breath from the belly, very quick, and then letting the air going out like you are popping a bottle, so like this. And wait until the air goes out. Another one, and let it out. And continue to breathe like this for a minute. If you want, you can also straight your upper leg and imagine that in my case my right foot and my right hand push into two opposite direction, and this will make all my spine and my shoulder and my hip and my leg tense, like it is stretching in the most effective way, okay? So in this position, take deep breath and let it out. Just rotate a little bit more and then come back, okay? Just don't force it, don't do it too much. Just 1 minute per side, because when you come back, you can feel a little bit of pain,
because you may never have stretch in this way. So your body is not used to stretch like this. So sometimes after the PhysioReiki session that I provide to my patient can feel a little bit of pain here and there, but they don't feel the tension and the pain level of when they come at the start of the session. So the pain that you will feel are different, are what I call positive pains, because those pains will tell us that you are providing the right information to your body to restore the physiological condition, okay? So it is a tolerable pain. It is not a strong, stressful pain. But you have to know that if you feel it, you don't have to worry about it, or better, it is a good sign. So you can do the opposite side also. You can do a little bit faster if you understood how to do it, and the important thing is that you keep the breath like we did before. So just find your stretched way, your stretched point, and when you find your stretched point, just take a deep breath from your belly and then let it out like you pop a bottle. Another one. And go as far as you can without forcing, okay? Just stay there and work this way. Okay. Just come back very slowly. You can do it how much you want, okay? So it is important to understand also that I work with my patients without giving them precise number of repetitions for each exercise I provide. Because for me it is important to teach my patients, and also you in this moment, even if you are not my patient yet, to understand that the most important thing that you can do to do therapeutic exercises to relieve pain and tension and to help our body prepare to be in a condition to later do strength exercises or whatever we want to do in our life. We just don't have to count numbers, but we have to feel how our body responds. So this is very important, because my patient always tell me how many repetitions I have to do, or how much time I have to stay in this position. It is important to not focus on time and repetition, because if you focus on time and repetition, you will not concentrate on your body, okay? And this is not what we want to do. With my unique method, I teach my patient to feel their body again. So I will provide you a range of repetition and time, so you know more or less what you have to do, but the most important thing is that you listen to what your body tells you. So if you concentrate on feeling your body, like we did in this exercise, when we rotate, for example, and we feel that in a certain moment our body is in a tensed way, and our body tells us that you don't have to go over this position, you just respect your body and just stay there and breathe in order to oxygenate your body. In this way, your body will thank you it will not tense again and will maintain its energetic saving mode. Otherwise, your body will automatically tense again to protect himself, and if it tense again, the pain will start to come back again. So this is very important.
Alright, thank you so much. Here we are to the end of the video. Thank you so much for staying until the end. I hope that your pain level is lower than possible, and also that you feel at least some peace in your body, or you have relieved a little bit of stress at least. So I want to provide you a little bit more information about my story, about how I have unified those three different therapeutic ways of treating patients, so physiotherapy, mental coaching, and also Reiki. And I want to tell you a little bit more about why and how I became a physiotherapist, a mental coach, and a Reiki master. So, as I told you before, I suffered all my life with chronic pain. You have to know that I was a breakdancer. I've been a professional soccer player in my life. I've been played to AC Milan, and I've been doing street performing all over the world. And I remember vividly, like if it was right now, that there was a time when I used to do a lot of street performing after years and years of professional soccer playing, that there was not a part of my body that was not in pain. All my body was in pain, okay? My neck, my hands, my shoulder, my back, my knees, my foot. Literally every part of my body was in pain. I stressed too much my body because I wanted so badly to go deeper. I always had this Superman mentality to do everything, go straight to it, and not listen to my body. So my body was screaming, please help me, but I didn't listen to it, and the pain was always more and more and more, and my stress level was always more and more and more, so my motivation had to be higher and higher. But at a certain point, all my system crashed, because we are not invincible, we are human beings. So we have to understand it, and we have to listen to our body, okay? So what I do is going to different type of medical doctors, osteopaths, physiotherapists. I started to do meditation, okay? And all those things helped me in some ways to relieve my pain, to be more focused, to respect my body, and to manage stress. And I started to study then physiotherapy, because I understood that we can heal our body and we can have a wellness condition while we do sports, while we do high intensity physical activity. So it's not true that if you want to perform at a high level, you have to feel pain, because this is what I have been trained on. But that was not a right mental belief, okay? So I started physiotherapy. So later I started to do cognitive behavioral therapy, and later I've become a Reiki master, because with physical therapy I understood how our physiology works, how our body moves correctly, how our nervous system provide information to our body to move and to do whatever you have to do. And I became a physiotherapist, so I started to treat people with classical physiotherapy. But it's when I also studied cognitive behavioral therapy and I became a mental coach, and when I also became a Reiki master, that I really
had a breakthrough in my life. I have become the person that healed my pain, and I became also the person that have provided to also my patient a deep and thorough transformation, not just to relieve pain like we did in physiotherapy, but to also relieve stress from the life, to find an inner peace condition, and to make our body in a condition to maintain his physiological status. So this method is unique, and I saw that with this method, what I used to treat in 10 sessions of physiotherapy, right now I can just do 1, 2, or at least 3 sessions and the same problem is healed. So what I'm doing right now is using my unique method to help other people to relieve from their pain and to find inner peace, because especially for conditions that are not just physical but comes from our mind, if you don't treat those conditions with a blend of physical, mental and energetic type of therapy, your body will not heal, okay? So this is very important. So my unique method helps me to understand the deep root cause of your problem, not just a superficial one, to provide you with tools that you can use in your daily life in order to make this pain not come again. This is how my PhysioReiki method works. If you have other questions, you can book a call with me, and in a free call we are going to discuss if your pain can be healed with my unique method, because maybe you may need different type of therapies in this moment, or maybe I can help you in just some ways, but maybe you need other things. So my holistic background is also able to understand if you need just physiotherapy, mental coaching and Reiki, or maybe you need something else. So just book the free call with me. We're gonna discuss your case, and if your case is suitable for our therapeutic journey, we will discuss the right solution for you. So thank you so much for your attention, and see you in the call. Ciao.